it is official. The first iced coffee of the year. I could not be happier this morning. The sun is shining. I've even got the doors open in the kitchen and I made myself an iced coffee. Oh my goodness me, spring is here. Oh, that is just so good. That to me is the sign that spring is here. That and having the doors open, I feel like there is no better feeling. And I'm so happy that we have a nice weather today. I mean, it couldn't be any more starkly different to yesterday. We had soggy, grey, rubbish weather for the bank holiday Monday, but luckily we're kind of extending the bank holiday weekend, which I'm really, really looking forward to, because Alex and I have booked a little overnight stay this evening, which we thought would just be such a lovely way just to spend a little bit of time together. I feel like it's just so nice to get out the house, have a bit of a like staycation and a bit of a spa break. So we're actually heading to the most beautiful spa. It's a part of Champneys, which are a brand that I absolutely adore. I think they may have actually been one of the first spa breaks I ever did was at a Champneys spa. If I remember correctly, I think I was probably about 14. It was just a day trip and I literally felt like it was the most adult thing I could have done. Maybe it was my 15th birthday. I can't remember, but I do love Champneys spas. They're always so beautiful, so well maintained, and obviously all of the Champneys products there, you can shop, you can utilize it, they'll use in your treatments. It just feels so special. We're actually staying at the Hampshire Hotel, the Forest Mare spa that Champneys have, which looks spectacular. I am so excited to go and visit. It looks like there are like beautiful rolling hills around it, like this big manor house, and I've even seen, I think there's a lake there, which is going to be so lovely. So we're going to head just after lunch, just so that we can get there a little bit before check-in, have a wander around the grounds. I always feel like it's so nice just to kind of almost like take stock of the area and just get to grips with it. I think it's so lovely whenever you can do like a lovely walk around the vicinity and around the grounds and just like soak up the atmosphere, because there's nothing more relaxing than a spa break in the countryside, especially here in Hampshire. I mean, I know I'm biased, but I do just love the Hampshire countryside. And then we've got a dinner booked for tonight, which should be really lovely. And then we actually both booked in for facials tomorrow, which I'm so looking forward to. I just think it's going to be such a perfect little staycation, just such a perfect little night away. I would definitely recommend doing this if you're like, if you haven't spent a lot of time with your partner recently, if you've maybe both been a bit busy. I feel like it's such a lovely way to spend a bit more time together. And I am someone who loves a staycation here in the UK. As much as I love traveling, I feel like nothing quite beats a lovely staycation when it's just like an hour, couple of hours away. You're just staying for 1 or 2 nights and you just get to like fully unwind, relax, and just spend time in each other's company. So I'm gonna finish this iced coffee and then I need to head upstairs and actually start packing for this evening, because I haven't even packed my bag yet. I need to decide what I'm gonna wear tonight, my outfit for tomorrow. I've just got a little white tee on, little kind of like creamy trousers, and I've just started up a little bit with my jewellery. I've got some pearl earrings, little Pandora chain necklace, and I started up a little bit of pearls on my wrists as well. I also put on a little bit of tan luxe last night because I just felt a little bit pale and I feel like it's not fully kicked in yet, slash maybe I need to do another layer, but I just want to give myself a little bit more of a glow. But I need to head upstairs and actually pack my bag for this evening, because I think it's just going to be such a lovely spa break. Can you tell as well, I washed my hair last night and I don't know why, but it's just gone so flat and so like fluffy today. I don't know what is going on with it. Maybe I need to put in a bit of texture spray to get it to like hold a little bit of something, because I feel like it's just falling right in front of my face. Like as I'm talking, it's literally going into my lipstick, which I am wearing at the Giorgio Armani lip oil, and normally it doesn't stick, but I feel like this is sticking a little bit. Anyway, I'm gonna have my coffee, head upstairs, and then we can start packing. I think we all know where I want to sit and have my morning coffee this morning. Quick change into my new garden shoes. Take the slippers off and swap the shoes. This is why they're so handy to have, just to keep by the back door. Honestly, I feel like these have changed my life, and don't tell me they're not the cutest thing you have ever seen. Town and country, I feel like you've outdone yourself with these little garden shoes. But of course, I'm gonna set up camp on my little swingy chair, which is just in the sunshine, looking so inviting, and the garden is just looking magical. I feel like in the sunshine, it just makes such a difference. Although I think I am gonna need to take some hay fever tablets before we go, because I am a little bit sniffly, but I am so happy with how this border is coming along. I mean, look at the foxgloves. I literally planted them yesterday and they already look like they are coming out. I'm so obsessed with them, and hopefully the rest of the plants that we planted up are going to come out soon. We've got the lupins, the alliums, which I've seen a few people's alliums have been blooming recently, so I'm really hoping mine are going to soon. And then we've got another little foxglove and, oh, what was this one? Not digitalis. No, we've got 2 lupins, 2 alliums. We did a foxglove, and what was the other one that I did? Oh no, I should have written it down. Oh my gosh, honestly, my eyes are streaming and I cannot stop sneezing. Right, I'm going to take a hay fever tablet and then we can set up camp on my little swingy chair, which is always just my favourite place to be to have my morning coffee. Right, so I've just come upstairs so that we can start packing for a little overnight staycation. I'm so looking forward to tonight. So I've just got out my favourite bag for when it comes to overnight stays, whenever it comes to little kind of like weekend visits, little staycations, my little Katie Loxton bag. It's looking a little bit creased up because I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not storing it in the best way possible at the moment. I feel like until we get my dressing room sorted, things are just not being stored like well at the minute, and I need to rectify that. We definitely need to start organising our room of doom when we get back from our trip. But for now, she's out and she's ready for a little weekend staycation. Now this is actually the, I believe, the Oxford weekend bag, which is just my absolute favourite. I feel like the size of this is perfect. It's not too big, it's not too small, like it fits everything that I need in it, and I always get so many compliments every time I take this anywhere because I just think it looks so luxurious. Like it literally looks like a designer handbag, and actually I don't mind it when it starts looking a little bit kind of like creased and crumpled because it just goes to show how much you love and use it. So it really does look like one of those bags that's like a heritage bag that you would pass down, and I just love the fact that it's monogrammed. I'll leave it linked down below if you do want to shop it because I think this just makes such a lovely gift. This is the perfect gift for the person that has everything or like buys everything that they need for themselves. If you just kind of want to like update something, if they travel a lot, if they do a lot of like weekend staycations, or like if you've got a partner and you have to like go over to each other's houses a lot, I think this is so lovely to take everything that you need with them. And I love the fact that you can get them monogrammed. So EM for Ellie May, and I just absolutely adore it. And as you can tell, tan is very much on the cards today. You can tell that I am loving the sunshine. I feel like as soon as a bit of sun comes out, I just want to wear all of the like beautiful tan tones. So I've got my little Mulberry Alexa to take with me because this is just such a handy bag just to like sling on. It's a great one for exploring as well because it goes crossbody. I'm also taking with me my little Ralphie knit because despite the fact that it is beautiful sunshine outside, I am a bit skeptical still, and I feel like in the shade it might be a little bit chilly, and that's why I love these little Ralphie knits because you can literally just chuck it over your shoulders for a little bit of warmth, and then if you do get properly cold you can put it on properly. But I think I'm just going to chuck that over my shoulders in that very like loose kind of like American style way that I often do. And then I've also just got my little Holland Cooper slides. I get a lot of questions about how comfortable these are, and they are so comfy, but one thing I will say, don't wear them into London. These were the ones, if you remember, all the way back in, was it February, when I went into London for the wedding shoe shopping for my sister, and I had to buy a pair of trainers from M&S because my feet really hurt. I find these so comfortable to wear like when I'm in the New Forest, when I'm wandering around, but I do feel like London like hits different with how much walking that you do. So whenever I get questions about like how comfortable these are, I would say they are 10 out of 10 comfort here in the New Forest when you're wearing them just kind of like for a normal day-to-day like exploring, not for a London properly like walking around the city, getting 20,000 steps in, like that's for a trainer kind of a vibe. But yeah, I absolutely love these, and I'd love to get them in a couple of other colours as well because I know they have them in black. Do you know what would look amazing is if they did like a raffia? Would be so cool, especially on days like today when it's warm, but I'm not quite ready for open toe sandals, so I've got those out as well. So I need to get packing, get organising so that we can get on the road for a little staycation. Right, so we are all packed and ready to go. My goodness me, I feel like a summer staycation is so much easier to pack for than a winter staycation. The last time we went away for one night, I think I had like 3 bags with me, because when you think about like the boots you need to bring, the layers you need to bring, the coats you need to bring, it's very different when the weather starts to warm up. So I've got everything packed and ready to go. My bag doesn't even look that full actually, which is really nice. I just need to pop in my little Elizabeth Scarlett pouch. These like little kind of makeup bags, travel bags are so handy. I love them because they're so flexible, so you can put everything that you need in them. I love this little B number. I've also got like a little sunflower number, not sunflower, like sunshine number, which I really love. But Elizabeth Scarlett do the most beautiful pouches. Tote bags, little handbags, they are absolutely gorgeous. So that's going to go in there. And I've had a change of heart with regards to my bag. I'm going to take the Loewe basket bag and really make the most of the sunshine today. I feel like we really need to just make the most of it whilst we have it, because heaven knows how long it's going to last. That's me all packed and ready to go. I am so excited for this little Hampshire staycation in the forest. breakfast. We are on the road and it is gloriously sunny. How excited are you for a little staycation?
So excited.
So excited. In fact, you're getting a facial. Have you ever had a facial before? Yeah, we're both booked in tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I get them all the time.
Have you actually ever had one before?
No.
Wow, it's a first time for everything, isn't there? Actually, I wonder what it's like having a facial when you've got a beard.
Do you think they facial every hair of my beard?
Comb it through, put some serum in it. Can you imagine? That would be so funny.
I'm expecting it to be like the hair of those models on the L'Oreal adverts.
By the end of the facial.
Yeah. Where I'm just like kind of wagging my chin around and just like, oh.
Because you're worth it.
Yeah.
I am so looking forward to this little staycation. I think today it's just going to be a super chill one. I packed some cards in the bag so that we can just sit, enjoy the sunshine. I can't get over how warm it is today. Alex is literally in shorts. How does it feel being in shorts?
Yeah, I'm English. The second we see sun, you're in shorts.
No, you're not even just English, you're a northern boy.
Yeah.
So even if it's not that warm, like I've literally brought a little cable knit jumper to throw over my shoulders in case I get cold. And no, this boy, straight in his shorts.
It says it's 19 degrees. That is appropriately warm for some shorts.
I think it's due to get warmer actually as well this afternoon. I think it's going up to like 20, 21, 22. So fingers crossed we have beautiful warm sunshine and we can just sit out, enjoy the sunshine and have a little walk around at Forest Mare. I'm really looking forward to it. I've actually just got myself for the journey a little Diet Coke to enjoy, because anyone that gets travel sick will relate to me that you always need something. I feel like everyone has their own little remedies. Anyone that is like a little travel sick girly like I am, for me it's one of two things. I either love a Diet Coke, especially when it's like warm weather like this. I feel like that always kind of like keeps my travel sickness at bay, or a cup of tea, especially if it's like early in the morning when I'm like, you know, when you're going to the airport or something and you just feel a bit like queasy and a little bit travel sick. A cup of tea for me always helps. But it's funny actually because I know a lot of people, I'd love to know if you're travel sick girly, let me know what your remedy is, because I feel like everyone has like something really specific and everyone's got like their own thing that they kind of like utilize to like help with the travel sickness. I know a lot of people chew gum or they use mints for travel sickness, and this is like the most uninteresting fact about me, but I actually can no longer chew gum. I think I've got the association with it. So even if like someone in my proximity, if I can smell it, if I can hear it, if I can see their gum, it immediately makes me feel sick. Because, what were you going to say?
Well, no, I was just going to say, and I'm not sure if this is true, because I know it's for when you're feeling lightheaded or faint. You get like a rubber band on your wrist and you kind of like ping it against your wrist.
I've never had that.
So it helps with the blood flow apparently, but I also heard that can also help with travel sickness as well.
I've never heard that one before. That's really interesting. Maybe I should give that one a go. But the reason why I can't chew gum and why if ever anyone in my proximity is chewing it and I can hear it or smell it or see it is because when I was younger, I think I've literally got like a Pavlovian association in my brain, because when I was younger, my mum used to always give me gum whenever I got travel sick. I literally my entire life have always been so bad with travel sickness, and my parents would always give me mints or gum to try and help, because obviously they learned that's something that a lot of people utilize and a lot of people find like helps them with their sickness. And I think because of that, I now have the association in my brain of like when I chew gum, I feel sick. So it's literally gotten to a point where I cannot even chew it anymore. I cannot even eat it because it just makes me feel so unbelievably queasy. It's just awful. So even when I see like people, I find people on YouTube sometimes as well, they do this a lot. They'll be chewing gum like in videos. If I can hear it or see it, immediately I have to click off. I just cannot do it. But I know a lot of people utilize that as like a bit of a technique to help with travel sickness. But for me, especially on a lovely sunny day, oh, your cup holder just came out with that entire Diet Coke then. I never understand these cup holders in these rovers, but for me, a Diet Coke makes all the difference. I'm going to crack this baby open. Enjoy the journey, enjoy a little bit of sunshine on our lovely drive as we head down to Forest Mare. I'm really looking forward to it. It's just going to be the loveliest afternoon. So cheers, darling. Here's to our little staycation. My goodness me, my hair. We have arrived. And oh my gosh, it is so serene and so peaceful. I've got my bag man here with me. But look at how beautiful this looks. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to head inside. Oh my goodness me. We have just arrived to our room now and we've literally walked in and both gasped, like audibly gasped, because it is so beautiful in here. We're staying at one of the suites here at Champneys that they've so kindly given to us for this evening, and oh my word, is it magical. I cannot wait to head out and start exploring more of like the grounds and everything else. We didn't expect our room to be ready actually when we first arrived, so it's really lovely that we can just come up, chuck our bags down, freshen up, and then head out for a little explore. But of course we need a room tour, because this room is just absolutely incredible. I mean, look at this bed. I cannot even explain to you how big this is. I think this must be, I wouldn't even say a superior king, maybe like an emperor bed. This is just incredible. I'm obsessed with the interiors as well. The styling of this room is just absolutely beautiful. I think we need to do something like this with the curtains, maybe in our kitchen. That would look so lovely. I love the soft furnishings. I love the color scheme. They've got these really calming like blues and greens, which just work so well together. So I cannot wait to jump into this bed tonight. Is there anything better than a hotel bed? The sheets are so soft, and I cannot wait to get an amazing night's sleep in there. As you can see, we've opened the doors. Alex is currently chilling outside on the balcony. Can you see him there? He's just set up camp on the little egg chair and very much enjoying the view, which I'll show you in a second. But let me just show you the room a little bit more first, because it is just incredible. We've got this little seating area over here, which is just amazing. I love the like bluey tones. It just feels so calm, and I always love being able to have like a proper seating area in your rooms. It just feels like you can really chill out. You can really like unwind and relax in the space as well. So I absolutely love the fact that we've got the a little seating area. There's so many mirrors as well. This is something I usually find is so difficult in hotel rooms, but I can see a full-length mirror here, a full-length mirror there, and then we also have a huge mirror in the bathroom. Wait until you see this bathroom. How incredible is this? The like beautiful kind of like marbling on the walls is just spectacular, and we have a massive walk-in shower. Would you look at this? Alex is gonna love that shower. There's nothing he loves more than a walk-in waterfall shower. It's just his absolute favorite. I love this tiling as well. Actually, I'm gonna take so many photos of this because we're getting so much inspo for the new house of things that we can do. But as you can see, there's a giant mirror here, which is also super handy, because it means, well, actually it means that you can see how creased up my trousers are from the drive, but it means that we can do proper outfits, which is always just my favorite thing. I feel like you always know when a hotel has just like ticked all the boxes, when there's beautiful, huge mirrors all around, and also when the lighting is really good. Like the amount of times I've stayed at hotels, and even on a sunny day like today, it's been so dark inside the room. It's not dark inside here at all, and I have to say, I think I might just have to have a bath tonight, because look at this bathtub. This is just absolutely incredible. I love the color scheme in here as well. The like beiges next to the greens just looks so magical. And then we're not done there. We are not done there. We've got a little TV over here as well. We also have right in the corner, I mean, we've got the coffee station, which I always feel like is a very important part of your stay. They gave us like a little wellness shop when we first arrived, which was so lovely, and it looks like they are really focusing on the kind of like wellness cranberry drink that is so lovely. So we've got waters, we can do teas, coffees, and I always love it when they give you some fruit. So love the fact that we've got the coffee station here. Another mirror. I mean, this one's a bit more fun, but love the fact that we have this here. And then we also have a little dressing room through here, which is just absolutely incredible. I love the size of these wardrobes, because you can just fit everything that you need. Honestly, I'm so sad we're only here for one night. I wish we were staying for like a week. And then we also have a writing desk, a makeup station, which is very much like unnatural light, so I might get ready in the living room by the windows. But I love the fact that you have that option. The fact that we've got another mirror is just incredible. And then let me show you outside on the balcony where Alexander James is. I mean, look at these beautiful French doors. I absolutely adore them, and it is just so peaceful and so serene outside. Hello, my darling. Are you enjoying the view? It's just absolutely incredible. I almost feel like I need to whisper as I'm talking to you, because it's so calm and so quiet. So we look out onto the kind of terrace, which is just so lovely. And then over there is the lake that I was telling you about. It is huge, absolutely huge. And we can see down, it looks like they even have like huts that you can stay at, which I think is so incredible. And the most beautiful, tall, old trees. I mean, how old do you think that tree is, Alex? I reckon like 200 years, maybe even more.
Probably a couple of years old.
Couple of 100 years old. But yeah, this is just, I mean, can you imagine what that tree must have seen in its day? Isn't that just so mad to think? like how much it's like seen in terms of human advancement. But yeah, this is just so serene and so magical. So I think we need to head out and do a bit of exploring because this hotel is just incredible. So we've just come outside to have a little explore of the hotel, and I cannot get over how peaceful it is here. I mean, can you hear that? It's just the most beautiful birdsong. They are twittering away, and it is my favourite thing in the world. If I'm talking in hushed tones, it's because it's so calm and tranquil. I feel bad disturbing any of the other guests because I'm sure everyone here is just looking for the most relaxing, restful, peaceful breakaway, and that is exactly what I feel like this hotel feels like. It is so in the middle of nowhere. You feel so cut off from the world in the best way possible. It's so tranquil and calming. I cannot get over how stunning it is, and the fact that you've got the lake. Let me show you the view that I'm currently looking out onto because this just doesn't feel real. It's honestly just amazing. Can you see down there? There's a little gaggle of geese that are wandering around. They're drinking from the pond. They've been honking away. It's just absolutely amazing. Over here is a little kind of terrace balcony which we might go out and sit out on a little bit later once we've had a bit of an explore. Might grab a drink, something to eat. It just looks so calm up there, and the view of the lake is just spectacular. They even have little sunbeds down by the lake, so you can sit, you can sunbathe, you can soak up some vitamin D and just soak up the countryside, soak up your surroundings. It's honestly so magical. I can't get over how like old and aged the trees are surrounding us, and I feel like the building is just so in keeping as well with the countryside. It's absolutely spectacular. So let's go and explore some more because I feel like there's so much to see. I am just absolutely in love with Champneys already. Honestly, we are definitely going to have to book another trip back here. This is amazing. I mean, just look at this view, the fact that you can just sit out and look over the lake. Oh my gosh, there's some geese that are honking away and flying over the water. That's so incredible. It's just so calm and peaceful. I mean, all you can hear is the geese and the birds and the wildlife. Wow, this is magical. The house itself as well is just absolutely stunning. I don't know if you can see the beautiful ivy climbing up the walls, and whoever their gardener is, I need to get in touch because I'm in love with their herbaceous beds. It's so funny, as I said, it's such a trend to do these kind of like curvy beds at the moment. It's hilarious that we've literally just taken out all the curves in our garden. I would love to know what all these plants are. This to me looks like, that's not rhododendron. I recognise that flower. I know you guys are going to be screaming at the screen because you're already so much better than me whenever it comes to garden, but these beautiful little pink flowers that are just coming out. These look like peony leaves, but I'd be surprised not to see any buds coming already. But we have what look like, I think I think are alliums, which are going to be blooming really soon. It's just looking so neat and tidy and beautiful. We've got another climber here. I think this might be a rose. This is absolutely stunning, and look what I've just spotted. Literally the exact same ones that I have just picked up. Digitalis, the Dalmatian Digitalis, or foxgloves, and I can also see some hydrangeas growing here. This looks like such an established hydrangea, and it looks absolutely stunning next to like the old brickwork. Honestly, it is just pure magic here, especially when the sun is shining. We've got a lovely warm day. We're just doing a little lap of the grounds just to get our bearings, but everywhere you look, you just get the most incredible views. Well, if this isn't front door goals, then I don't know what is. The most amazing wooden doors with a little lantern hanging over the top, and I love again the way that they've styled and designed it. I just adore a massive urn like this. I think these look like rhododendrons to me, but I might be wrong because, you know, I'm not the best gardener in the world, so if I'm wrong, correct me. I love the little holly trees as well. I love the little holly trees as well that they've managed to like carve out into a kind of bush shape. It's just absolutely incredible. I just keep taking so many photos for all the inspo for back home. So here are where some of the rooms are. This balcony just there is our suite upstairs, and look at the roses coming out into bloom. It's amazing to see them already. Actually, I wouldn't expect to see roses already in May, but we've got some red, we've got some white, and like a little peachy colour over here, and they just look absolutely beautiful. rather unsurprisingly, the outdoor pool is not open for business yet, but I can imagine in the height of summer, this just being the most amazing place to unwind and relax. Can you just see the most beautiful array of flowers lining the edge of the pool? It's just absolutely incredible. And poor Alex is literally basically just being dragged around all the gardens because they are so beautiful. I think I can see some rhododendrons there, some more gorgeous flowers. My favorite is just how much they've made use of like the walls and the kind of like structure that they have for these gorgeous climbers. I'm taking so many photos as inspiration because this is honestly just so magical. It's so neat and tidy, and I feel like it just complements the hotel so beautifully. We've come out to the courtyard and I think I can hear where the spa is. I can definitely hear the jacuzzi just behind me, but to be honest, I'm turning my interest to this courtyard because how beautiful is this? I'm very impressed with their stripes on the lawn. I feel like it's so satisfying to see those beautiful stripes, and again the foliage, the greenery, it is just absolutely magical. I think it'll be so lovely to stay in these rooms over here as well. And of course, all of the beds are completely filled with gorgeous climbers, which is just so lovely to see. I'd love to come back here in the height of summer and just see all the flowers in full bloom. If you're not into gardening, I'm sure that this little tour is really boring, so I feel like I'm barely actually showing you the hotel itself. Instead, this is just a hunt for what's in the herbaceous borders. This one is so full, it's absolutely thriving. I'm in love with it. I mean, look at these. I've never seen anything like these before. They are so beautiful. If anyone knows what flowers these are, please do let me know. But I've just spotted something that I definitely recognise, that I have no doubt is a peony. I love peonies. They are my favourite flowers ever. In fact, my parents had peonies in their garden. My dad grew them 1 year for my birthday, and then every single year on my birthday they always bloom like 1 or 2 days before, so he always calls them my peonies, which I just absolutely love. But they look like they are about to bloom. Maybe give them another couple of weeks and they will be looking beautiful. I just love seeing how herbaceous it is, how full it is, and I just can't get over how gorgeous this hotel is. We found our way down to the tennis courts. If only we'd brought our rackets, Gorge. Look at this though, we have taken the little leisure walk down to the tennis courts, and here is where the little huts are, which I bet they look gorgeous on the inside. If you want like more of like a glamping experience, I feel like that would be really fun to stay in. For me, you know what I'm like, I like a hotel room, I love a lovely king size bed and a bath, but if glamping's more your thing, I definitely recommend checking out the huts because they look so fun. Is this what I think this is? Is this a climbing hydrangea? Because this looks remarkably similar to the one that I bought, and if mine could go to a quarter of the height and look as a quarter of beautiful as this does, I will be a very happy bunny. I don't think I've ever seen a climbing hydrangea this established and mature. This is beautiful, the most gorgeous little kind of cotton candy, like miniature cotton candy balls with the most beautiful, almost like weeping tree. Oh my goodness me. So we've taken a stroll down to the lake, and I cannot get over the house behind me. It is just so beautiful, and they even have at the lake a little pontoon that you can walk down. I wonder if they offer wild swimming here. I definitely don't think I'm brave enough for that. I've got my little Hansa G costume, and it's good enough for the pool, and it's good enough for the jacuzzi, and that is good enough for me. But how spectacular is this? What an amazing view. This is just absolutely incredible. I can't get over this. Wow. Right, we are venturing back up to the house to grab a little drink in the Orangery restaurant, which is this one right here. We're going to sit out on the terrace and just soak up our surroundings. I'm not going to lie to you, I cannot think of anything better right now. Our drinks have just arrived. I went for the berry mocktail. Alex has got himself a Peroni. The sun is coming out.
I'm actually really jealous of your cocktail.
It looks really good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You can have a sip if you like. You're more than welcome to order it. You don't always have to drink a manly drink. We've got a game of cards going as well, and we just have the most amazing view to look out for. Oh my goodness me, I could not be happier. is a little while later now, and as you can see, we are in a different outfit. We have literally just spent the rest of the evening, like a good couple of hours, sitting outside on the terrace, soaking up the sunshine, playing cards, drinking our drinks. It has been honestly magical. It's the only word I can use to describe this place. It feels like pure magic. And it got to a point in the cards where I said to Alex, I was like, do you want another game? And even he turned to me and he's like, you know what? I kind of want to just sit and be. And if that's not the reason why I'm marrying that man, then I don't know what is. So I was very, very happy just to sit and be with Alex. So we've had the loveliest, loveliest evening. We come back to the room and just had about half an hour to an hour of kind of like chill time, downtime, before we thought we would start getting ready for dinner. And my outfit for this evening is just such an easy one. It's such a comfortable one. And I knew this dress would come in handy and be that dress for me. This is the gorgeous little Roe and Zoe dress. It's got the most beautiful like cinching here. It's kind of got this like knot detail, which I feel like you really can't see well, but if you want to see it properly, I'll leave the video where I feature this. When did I feature this? It would have been the last video before Everyday May started, my magical evening in the Shard video, which was so amazing. If you haven't caught up on that, I'll leave it linked down below and you can see the dress a little bit better. But I knew that's exactly what I wanted this dress to be, the kind of dress I can chuck in a bag. It's jersey, so it doesn't crease, it doesn't like get all crumpled whenever you're traveling, and you can just sling it on and you look so elevated, ready for the evening. It's also so stretchy. Like, look at this stretch. I can eat all the food. I'm going to have all the food babies. I'm going to enjoy all the gluten, and I'm not going to worry about bloat. Although in fact, actually, we need to have a chat about what you do when you get bloated in the evening, because it was actually Katie Snooks who posted a reel on Instagram about a lady who congratulated her when there was nothing to congratulate. She was just a little bit bloated after a big meal, and she was just kind of talking about the discourse of it and like that she's never really had that happen before. Like, it's often men, it's never women. And I actually commented on the video saying, do you know what, this happens to me all the time, where like I'm massively bloated, because I like wearing bodycon dresses, I like it when they're stretchy, but I'm well aware that to other people I probably look like I'm a few months gone. So I commented on the reel saying, do you know what, the amount of times I'll have a big meal, I'll be hugely bloated, and I'll just walk around with my hand on my belly and think, let them think, like let them assume, because who cares really? Like, who cares if they think that you're pregnant? You're never going to see these people again. And you know what, it's more comfortable if I can just like sit and rub my belly when it's a little bit full and a little bit bloated. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting my comment to blow up on her reel. I had so many people messaging me being like, oh my god, I do the same thing, I thought it was just me, like I love that you do this, I'm going to take this advice. So I would love to know, are you the kind of person that would do that? Or do you already do it? Let me know, because for me it's just one of those where I just think, let them think. Like, who the hell cares? I've had some lovely food, I've had a lovely dinner, let them think that it's not bloat. It doesn't matter to me. So this is one of those dresses that I feel like by tonight, probably going to be walking back to the room with my hand on my belly, but it's such a comfy, gorgeous dress and just so easy to wear. I've actually just left it on with literally the jewellery that I was wearing before. I've got the gorgeous little Pandora chain necklace, I've got my little pearl earrings, and I'm really embracing the like silver vibes because I've got my hobo bag from Longshot and it's got the most beautiful silver buckle, and I just really love the way that it tied in together. So I literally have the same jewellery that I had on earlier. All I've done is a quick little top up of makeup, and this is why I love the Bobbi Brown shadow sticks, because they are so easy to use. I've literally just smudged a little bit to the corner of my eye. I've kind of used my pinky just to like tidy it up underneath, and that is all we needed to do. Quick little top up of the Giorgio Armani lip oil, the Prisma lip oils, and we are good to go. I'm not gonna lie though, I forgot to bring a change of shoes, so I'm just gonna end up having to wear my little Holland Cooper mules again, but you know what, it doesn't really matter. We're just popping down to the restaurant today, so I don't really need to look hugely dressy, and I feel like this dress, it's doing enough for me. I love how it looks, I love the length of it as well, and I honestly can't tell you how comfortable it is. That's my outfit of the evening, ready for a lovely dinner here at Forest Mare. So we've just sat down in the Spa restaurant, and look how beautiful this is. The interior is just so light and airy, and I am personally obsessed with the wall of spoons. I mean, how cute is that? The beams that go up on the ceiling are just gorgeous, and I love the interior. In fact, they've gone for like a lot of rusticness, a lot of like baskets and embroidery. It's absolutely gorgeous in here, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I am absolutely starving, and everything on this menu looks delicious. I don't know how we're going to decide what to have tonight.